Hi, everybody. This is But First Coffee with Susie Oberholtz. I'm Susie Oberholtz, and just have a few things that I wanted to catch up on this morning. It's been a long weekend, y'all. I'm so tired. I've got 10 more days of radiation, and I will have that thing's butt kicked. But in the meantime, I'm tired, and I am so tired that I literally have my little notes that I'm probably going to read from because this is going to be a short one. I just have a little bit of business to take care of here, and so I'm probably just going to read it, and I'm sorry, and I'll get back to my lives and my normal pain in the butt self. But for today, I'm going to do it this way, and just get this information out there, and then maybe later on today or tomorrow, maybe I'll feel more like myself. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you that celebrate that. I spent all day yesterday, and we'll be heading back up today to my dad's to we're going through all my mom's stuff. She passed almost 2 years ago, and we've not went through her stuff. And then we're going to finish up some stuff that we got started yesterday. We're going to, kind of straighten things, move things around, that kind of thing today. And so it's just a exhausting, emotionally and physically exhausting day. But there are a couple things I wanted to, get out there. So I'm going to read them, or mostly, so that I don't get completely lost on what I'm trying to say. And I do welcome you all. If you would hit the like and subscribe, please, and the notification bell, because I really don't know when I'm coming on. I Once I get through radiation, I'm going to try to set up a schedule and stick to it. But right now, it's just like, am I awake? Do I have something to say? Am I awake? Mostly, it's am I awake? So anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. As most of you will know already, um, Denver Stevo did issue a lengthy public apology on his video a couple of days ago to Marilyn Honig, Liz Ferris, and myself. I was really shocked that he included me in the apology because he doesn't know me. He's never talked to me. I don't think we've been in some of the same chats at the same time, but probably not enough that he would have noticed me. I don't actually feel that I personally was owed an apology. Yes, I was offended, but it was mainly on behalf of them and the others, especially the second Jims, not myself. Well, maybe a little, but not really. Uh, my video I did was mostly just not that I was so offended. I'm more offended by Render and them, but I was very offended for people that I have come to care about, not so much myself, by Stevo. So, but I am willing to accept his apology. I'm not sure if I trust it. I think that he means his apology, but time will just kind of tell on if he's going to have truly learned from it and learned that his words can be hurtful, and that others have a right to their opinions, even if it does disagree with his, and especially on their own channels. So, it's kind of apology accepted, trust pending, but I don't mean that in some big woo woo. I really don't. I'm not just like sitting there going, when's he going to screw up? When is he going to screw up? I don't mean it like that at all. Not even a little bit. I just mean I don't know him. So when he says I'm sorry, I don't know. I have been told by several people, and I'm not talking about Marilyn or Liz, other people, that he often makes apologies, but then does the same thing again, or something like that again. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just telling you what I've heard. And so that makes me, have a little bit of a we'll just wait and see. But, you know, taking it at face value, and I guess we'll just see. That's all I can say on that. But I do hope that the lesson in this is it's all right to disagree, and we all need to remember that, all of us. And we can learn from disagreements. We can learn from each other. We can learn from each other's opinions on things and how we go about processing our opinions and thoughts and experiences and everything. We can all learn from that. But we do all go about things differently. If you look at the different creators, we don't any of us have the same kind of channel. I mean, mine, good Lord, I'm sitting on my bed and talking about Scientology, which I was never in. I don't even know any Scientologists personally or any ex Scientologists personally, other than people I've met through SPTV. And that's just like this little SPTV thing that I have on my screen. I don't do that because I think that I have a right to claim that. I've hung it up there as like a badge of support. And I really am thinking about putting one up there that is in the rainbow colors, because I think that they don't get as much support sometimes as they deserve. And I don't know. But it's a support thing. If y'all wonder why I think that I'm entitled to an SPTV badge, it's totally about support, not that I think I'm owed anything or earned anything, because I certainly am not owed or earned anything. I would like to clear up or make clear, not really clear up, but make clear a couple of things. One, my mind has not changed on the stance that I have on Render and his fellow board members. I think they are the ones that are toxic. I think they have done wonderful, wonderful things. That has not changed. Nobody can take that away from them. Nobody wants to. Me, absolutely not. But I was reminded the other day that, in newspaper business, that you're not supposed to become the story. And, you're supposed to tell the news, not become the news kind of deal. And I think they have become the news. They have become the story. And that's not good. It's not. And I think that they need to step down. I know we've got some news on that, and I'm going to share what I know about it as of right now in a minute. But I don't know. I'm really worried about the Aftermath Foundation until they are no longer involved. And I mean, they need to step down and away. And the second thing I wanted to, make clear is that I will always, never going to change, always defend and support the second gems or anybody really that I feel is wrongly attacked. I have always said, you can come at me and I might get pissed off about it and I might strike back, but you come after somebody that I think is innocent, that has been wrongly attacked, or that I love or care for, and this old grandma's going to get sideways. So I'm just saying, you know, don't come after my friends. And I don't even know these people, but I feel like I do. So just don't come after them, because then I'm going to come after you. And I'm not always nice. And honestly, the other day was nice. So I truly want this community to grow. And I think that there's so much love there and potential. And I think that this community, with the second gems and the never ends and the protesters and the chatters and the lurkers and all of us, I think that all of us together are going to be what brings down Scientology. I get up every morning, and shortly after I get up, I start scheming in my head. What can I do today to help bring Scientology down? Wonder what other people are doing today that's going to bring Scientology down. You know, that's, I mean, I am seriously like very passionate about this. And I can't wait for that day whenever they don't exist anymore. And I hope and I pray that it's in my lifetime. And I agree with Steve-O and many others who say that fighting amongst ourselves does not promote that. But it remains my firm belief that the vast majority of the problem has been brought on by Mike Render's jealousy of Aaron. He is so jealous of Aaron that it has like just clouded his better judgment. And I think that it brings him back to, I think he doesn't know how to fight it. He doesn't know how to fight Aaron, and he doesn't have to, is the thing. I don't mean that he needs to. I mean, I don't think he knows how. And so he reverts back to what's comfortable, and what's comfortable is very culty. And so then that makes other people very uncomfortable. And even myself, and I mean, myself, who I don't even know any Scientologists or former Scientologists other than what I have met in this community. And so, if it makes me feel like ick, I can only imagine what it does to those that were in Scientology and that had to escape. And he did too. I'm not like negating his experience. And he's a second gen too. And but I believe that his jealousy of Aaron is what keeps this community tied up in knots, and what is going to be the downfall of the Aftermath Foundation if he doesn't get a rein on it. And it scares me. It really does, and it worries me. And there's a difference between worry and scared. Worry is I'm just worried about it. Scared is I'm scared that it's going to happen. And I don't want it to happen, and I don't know anybody that does. But, what do I know? I wasn't raised in a cult, y'all. Oh, I'm tired. Can you tell? I'd like to think that everyone watching this video, or I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. See, I can't even read my own writing. I feel humbled to be considered even a tiny little part of the SPTV community. I'm a never in, and I'm a never leaving. Once this cult is destroyed, I'll fight for the downfall of the next cult, and then the next cult. Any anything I can do to protect people that have been taken advantage of. One huge benefit of the squabble with Steve-O is that I've been blessed to get to know Marilyn better. And I stand by my belief that she is likely the kindest, most loving person on YouTube. I firmly believe that. I was kind of embarrassed because I actually spelled her name wrong on my video on the thumbnail, and I was like, "Oh my God! I just wanted you to know that I mentioned you in my video, and I spelled your name wrong, and I'm mortified." So she actually, she said, "Well, thank you," and that she would check it out later, and that um, and then she told me how to fix my mistake. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. I hope I can remember that, but I'm saving that message so that if I have another mistake, then I can go back and look at that message and fix it again, because I know how to spell y'all, and I know how to spell her name, but I don't know what happened. I will misspell the simplest things sometimes. I don't know. I blame a lot of it on chemo, but it's not all chemo because I've always done that. But anyway, I look forward to many years of working alongside her and other creators with the enormous goal of bringing down Scientology and David Miscavige. Y'all, I just think he is like next to the devil. I again, I thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And when you do all that, everybody that does those things on these videos up until next Thursday will be entered in a giveaway that my granddaughter Veta and I are doing. That's just a lot of things that I have bought in the middle of the night, mostly chemo brain induced. I've ordered it on either Temu or Amazon or whatever. And when I've got it, I've thought, that's interesting. So I've added a bunch of that stuff to a box. Everybody that likes and subscribes and leaves a comment in the comment section will be entered in the drawing. We're going to draw on Thursday. It's open to everybody, even those internationally. And whoever's name gets drawn, Veta's going to draw it. Whoever's name gets drawn is going to get that box full of stuff. So I did want to add on here that I am aware that the Aftermath Foundation has forgot the word I was going to use. They have added, see what I mean? Simple words, added additional board members. Now, at this point, unless something has happened, since last night or early this morning, none of them have stepped down. They have just added 3 more board members. They are John Atack, Phil Jones, and Stephanie Hutchison. They're also getting an advisory committee together, and they are looking for volunteers that would like to be on that. That is led by Bruce Hines, the executive director. He's apparently also a board member, but a non-voting board member because I believe he was actually hired and not a volunteer like the rest of them. My thoughts on these 3, I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I'm hopeful. Very, very hopeful. When I first looked at, just looking at it, it looks like same song, second verse. They look like who's already sitting on the board. They're of a certain age. I believe they're all friendly with each other, some more than others. They all have pretty much exactly the same belief system. They're friends with Mike Rinder. I don't know. Y'all, I'm not trying to dog them. I mean, I think that anything is a step, and hopefully a step in the right direction. But how about somebody that's younger? How about somebody that's in the LGBTQ community? How about somebody that's not white? How about, I really just keep thinking, how about somebody that's younger? I mean, these are all people, I'm their age. I'm in that age group or, pretty close in there. Probably older than some, younger than some. But I'm in that age group. I'm looking forward to, which I already am, but I'm looking to retirement. My husband is hopefully going to retire at the end of the year. Why keep adding people to the board that really ought to be thinking about retirement? How about adding some people to the board that could have years of service ahead of them, have different experiences? All these people, I mean, at least they did get somebody that wasn't ever a member. But how about somebody younger? How about somebody from LGBTQ community. I mean, is it really that hard? Or is it just that if you just keep picking your friends and people that think just like you, that you really just more of the same? And I hope I'm wrong because I want it to succeed. I want them to succeed. I want Aaron's foundation to succeed. I want 10 more to succeed. God knows there's enough. There's enough Scientologists still in Scientology that we could bring out and help. And there's enough that are already out that need help that we could definitely use way more than one or two. And I mean, Aaron has said that over and over. And I always hate to even mention his name because, anytime anybody mentions his name, we get lumped in this deal like that we're like little Aaron puppets. And I'm certainly not. And he certainly never told me anything, much less what to do. I mean, or how to think or but we'll see. They've added 3 more and, there's apparently more to come. I'm hoping. I don't know who'd want to be on that board if they're just going to do more of the same. You couldn't pay me to be on it. Not with that. I mean, not with that. I think the cards are stacked against you. There's this old song says the cards are stacked against you, girl. Or it's not called that, but it says the cards are stacked against you, girl. Get back in bed. And that's what I think about anybody that is younger or from a different community than the ones they've already got and the 3 they've added. I think that they're just stacking the deck. And I don't know. I'm hopeful, but not very optimistic, to be perfectly honest. And I hate that. But anyway, I'm going to go. Again, I do accept Steve O's apology. Time will tell if he really means it. Don't think he owed me one. Definitely owed a couple other people one. A whole lot of other people one. I will see you all either later or tomorrow. And I thank you. And I truly love all of you that give me a chance. Every time I put a video out, you're giving me a chance. And I appreciate that. I really, really, truly do. And I will talk to you soon. Love you all. Bye.